Tonight's stories.
Expecting a girl.
2 dinners.
Write it off.
I don't want that. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with
Brando.
Sam.
SJ.
Look at us. We're back.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wait, can we talk about how clean I was?
Yeah. One run.
That was my cleanest one I've ever done. And y'all know I struggled.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't know that. So
They don't know that. They don't really see that very much. They've seen a few.
They don't know, but I do struggle consistently.
So we killed that one.
Every week.
Okay.
Every week.
Okay, thank you.
I thought I was agreeing
this
with
week,
you.
I'm ready.
Sam seems to do that often, where he seems to come for people's downfalls. Because last episode,
You just said I was being argumentative, so then I agree with her, and then I'm still getting attacked. So it's crazy. I can't win.
Yeah, Mr. Defensive. Because last week with Brandon had a little mix up,
Just a little bit.
and that was going to be cut out.
Yeah.
And then you included it in the
Interesting.
filming.
I didn't realize I did that.
Yeah.
I think he was like really intentional about getting it included.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I mean?
seems to be
That's
like
weird.
that sometimes.
I have no control over the edit, so.
It was pretty hard to cut
Control
out.
over yourself. You do have control over yourself.
I do. But it was funny to bring your mistakes in. So if it's funny, can I do it?
He's like, if it's obvious to you guys, I guess I'll explain it's funny when you guys mess up. I like it when you guys mess up.
That's Maddie, that's so it.
That's
It makes
exactly
me
what
laugh.
it is.
I go in my car after this and I tee-hee.
Tee-hee.
I'm like, Brandon messed up.
I didn't mess up today, though. Like, no one did.
That face.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
Our moms are just so funny. All of our moms.
Oh yeah, my mom's story is Eric Dane passed away on
Oh,
Who's this?
Thursday.
he was on Grey's Anatomy. He was also on Euphoria.
Yeah. He's like the older white blonde haired guy.
Yeah.
But my mom always sends celebrity deaths in our group chat.
Okay.
And
Bleak.
so I was like, oh, dang. And I was sitting next to Myra's daughter. I was like, oh, my God, my mom just sent another one. He died. She's like, who's that? And I was like, oh, yeah, he was in Grey's Anatomy, blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, he's old. I'm like, he's 53. I don't think he's that
not that.
old.
He's not
and she's
that.
like, oh, he's so old. And I'm like, I told my mom, I was like, Andy says you're old. And my mom says, Eli was like, oh, you're an auntie. And my mom's like, what's an auntie? And so she found out what an auntie is. She's like, I'm an auntie now. And we're like, yes, like, Mom, you're an older woman. It's fine. She was like tore up about it.
Because I like how you put Andy on the flames,
Yeah,
because
of
Andy said
course.
Eric was old. Who, your mom might be older than Eric,
Yeah.
but she said
He said
Eric.
nothing about your mom.
And then you go, oh my God, Andy just said you're old.
Wow. She called you out by name.
I said Eric was old, but my mom's like, I'm older than him. And I was like, well,
What do you want me to say?
this
written
has
on the
got nothing
walls.
to do with me. I'm just relaying the message.
I'm just saying what she said.
I'm saying what she said. I had
How
nothing
you
to do with
interpret
this.
it,
To me, you're a beautiful younger woman. That's what I've always said. This is what Andy said.
Right.
Tales of the Crypt.
That's crazy.
And my mom does watch it. She's going to message
She's
me
gonna
about
see
this.
that.
She's going to message about this. So message Brandon.
No,
Send it to
Message
Brandon.
Brandon because I didn't say it, Mom.
you spun the
No,
story,
no.
though.
I didn't say
Truthfully,
Tales of
Sam,
the
I
Crypt
think you
was
inspired this
crazy.
whole thing. You did.
He said Tales of the Crypt. That's so crazy.
I was saying that speaking from Andy's perspective.
No, hey, text him, Mom. That's crazy.
So this first story is, am I the asshole for expecting a girl to get off a treadmill in the gym?
Why are you expecting that?
Expecting.
To get off?
Yeah.
Is there one treadmill in the gym?
It's like an apartment
Yeah.
gym.
She's been over 4 hours. Like, can I get on?
She's like, I'm training for
Yeah,
something. No sweat, also.
Oh,
Stiff
I'll be
running.
Scared then. I'm not telling her to get off.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I'm not telling anybody to get off any machine.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in the gym, are you crazy?
I have done like
Okay, what have you done? No, Sam,
The question
'cause
should be, what
have you done?
haven't you done?
No, at this point, Sam. What the hell did you say?
Go ahead, admit it to everybody.
Yeah.
well, there's like at my gym, there's one machine. It's the triceps press.
Push down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Every machine is 2 of everything.
Okay.
Except for that one.
Except the triceps. And I don't know why that is.
The tricep push down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
and
the tricep.
it's one of my favorite machines.
I love it.
I
Honestly,
know.
if y'all see my tricep is popping.
I
And
damn near can max one out.
yeah, 100%.
It make me feel real
So
good.
I get it. Sometimes I'm like, when I want to feel good about myself, I'm going to do the triceps press.
Okay.
But there's sometimes people are on it. There's only one machine, so you just do a little pause and like look over them at like something else and do this and then keep walking again. And I did it a few times. Like it's been like 15, 20 minutes and you're still pressing down. You're still pressing. I'll just do a little pause. I don't say anything. I just do a little pause and hover. Okay. And then I walk to something else.
So did she notice you or something multiple times?
Yep. Well, most people go like, oh, okay, I'll be off in a second.
Am I the asshole for expecting a girl to get off of a treadmill in the gym? The gym I go to doesn't have a lot of treadmills, and I recently started running. I went to the gym with my partner last night, and all of the treadmills were in use. I used some weight machines to start and then went back to the treadmill. I noticed there was a girl just sat on a treadmill while her friend was using the treadmill next to her. She's been there for at least 15 minutes not using it, so I went up to her and I asked if she was planning on using it. She said she was with her friend, but I just said she can wait next to her friend instead of taking up machines from people who want to use them. She shrugged her shoulders and refused to move. A woman comes over and asks what's happening, so I explain it. She says she's the girl's mother and that I shouldn't be telling her daughter to move. I just said her daughter shouldn't be taking up machines she has no intention of using. She said her daughter is feeling like sitting down if she wants and that she's doing nothing wrong. I just said I can see where her daughter gets her entitlement from. She said I was out of order for commenting on her parenting, but I just said she should be a better parent if she can't handle any criticism. Ooh. A member of staff came over, and when I explained what was going on, they asked the daughter to move off the treadmill or leave the gym.
Exactly.
Yep.
My girlfriend said I shouldn't have argued with the mother, but I don't see how I had done anything wrong. Am I the asshole for asking the girl to get off the treadmill in the gym and then arguing with her mother?
No.
Are they saying they should just went to the staff?
Some people say in the comments, they're like, say it once, and then if they don't respond, just get the staff involved. Don't even argue back and forth with them.
That's probably what I would do.
It's going to be a waste of your time.
But I get it. Like, I get it. Because what I hate is people that don't have situational awareness.
Yeah.
You see that this gym is busy right now.
Right.
You see all the other treadmills are in use. What would give you the motivation to be like, oh yeah, let me just stand here and talk to my friend?
Right.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Mm-hmm.
Are you out of your mind? That's
crazy.
crazy.
But that's not even just situational awareness, because when I confronted you about it, people with a lack of situation are like, oh my God, I didn't even think about it, and they get off.
Yeah.
You're
oh
right.
my God.
You
I'm like, you are dumb.
Actually, yeah, not just like,
wow.
You're very dumb for that, but hey, some of us are dumb. But she's like, no, I'm just going to continue to sit here because it's my friend. And you're like,
this is a chair.
Yeah.
Did you not know this?
Like, it's literally not a chair.
Riding on a treadmill? Who does that?
I'm like, sit on the floor. Sitting on a treadmill is like sitting on the floor. The people were just running on it. We were walking on the floor. That's what you're doing. You're sitting on the floor. Sit on the floor.
I was going to say, you start the treadmill, let it go down, and then you just start
and
walking.
Oh, that would be so funny. She's like, I'm not moving. You're like,
okay. You're sitting on something that's going to move you.
You got to move now.
You're moved. It's fine. You can stay there now.
Calmly. Oh my God. That would be so funny.
Yeah. I feel like if I was the mom in the situation, and I saw the situation, I'd be like, girl, move.
Yeah.
Like, stand up and stand in front of the treadmill and talk to her that way if you want. Like, you're in.
So I think that's where the comment about the parenting came from. I'm not going up to a stranger and talking about their parenting. I'm not saying anything about a parent's parenting. Even if I know they're bad. I've seen some bad parents. I'm not. You're a bad parent. I'm not doing that. But I'm also not trying to escalate situations.
Yeah.
Because your OP was like, I got time for this.
Depends
time.
And I usually don't have time for that.
It depends on how bold I want to be. Because I have said stuff like that before to people. But I really have to be very annoyed and frustrated.
Same. I got to be on the edge.
Yeah.
I got
on the edge.
On the edge.
I think I'd say it. It's usually my delivery of how I say it. It's like, no, I did slight you. I just said it in a nice tone. But then
I did slight you.
I did call you a piece of shit and your parenting is trash, but I said it nice.
I said it nicely, so it works out. But to say it with anger is, at a certain point, yeah, if I'm saying it with anger, I'm not meaning to be I don't want a nice thing out of this interaction.
Yeah.
You're trying to fight.
I said, I'm not trying to fight. I'm trying to get on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Are you not listening to what I just said
I'm not trying to
you?
fight. I'm trying to run.
trying to get on the
You
treadmill,
call me a
ma'am.
bad parent. I have to fight you now.
Okay. Well, then get on the treadmill. Let's see who lasts
we have to
longer.
get on the treadmill. I don't want to do that.
We're keeping pace with the
Imagine
treadmill.
shuffling.
Blocking.
Just like
I want a clean fight.
I'll be terrified.
Pace will increase every 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm
Do
getting.
you want to be backwards or forwards?
No, we're on the side. We're on the
Oh,
side,
you're
just
on the
teetering
side.
with each
Oh, so
other.
you're going like-
So if anything, sometimes I'm running
okay,
faster.
so it is
sometimes I'm
even, it's
not
even.
moving.
You're like
I'm like
galloping,
dodging
you're
punches
galloping.
that way.
Although every take one dodge, you forget what your feet are doing, you fall under.
Work on that footwork. Work on that footwork.
Actually, this should be a game
Tripper.
now. Now I'm thinking maybe this should.
That's what you gotta do.
God.
You don't have to worry about your footwork. Go for the back of her knee, dude.
I
Go
would
for the
watch
front of
that
her knee.
sport.
front of her knee.
People are doing
Trying to
stuff
bust out her
like
kneecaps.
face-slapping.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to win the
Treadmill
fight.
boxing is.
Oh my God.
Treadmill boxing is incredible.
Top comment, not the asshole, but next time you might consider just notifying the attendant first. And somebody else said, before asking politely once, did everyone really backslide that far socially? And someone said, after you've asked politely once, don't stick around to argue.
Right. I agree with that.
The second story is, am I the asshole for not wanting to give up my cart for free at Aldis?
You wanted your quarterback?
They wanted their quarterback.
Times is hard if you can't just give the quarter to someone.
But I mean, are you giving your quarter to everybody every single time you go to Aldis? Within a year, that's what's 52. What's 52 divided by 4?
I'm about to pull out this calculator.
12.5.
I still
12.5.
Yeah.
That's a coffee. Giving up for being nice?
with an
But
extra
you're going
shot.
every week? You're doing all these every week?
Maybe.
I guess people do go grocery shopping.
You got Aldi's
I
quarter.
live by myself.
Because it does
Some
give
people
it,
do.
give it back.
Yeah. Some people do have like a little thing that fits in the quarter slot. And
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
on their keychain.
Which I think is the best.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I
If
don't
you're
have a
going to be an
quarter.
Aldi shopper, you might as well invest in that. But also, when the few times I did go to Aldi's, if someone walked out at the same time, I'm like, hey, it's just a
Dang.
nice thing to do. It's 25 cents. You're like, this is just a nice thing to do for someone.
I just think I would want to avoid that awkward interaction where someone's like, "Oh yeah, can I use this cart?" And you're like, "No, I'm putting it back. I need my quarter back."
Yeah.
That to me, that's just like I can't do it.
Because I ain't going to look broke in front of this stranger.
I can't do it.
Well, you do. You just ask for my cart. So
Well, I just say, I offer it. I'm like, hey, do you want this cart?
Who's more broke in this scenario, them or me?
the person who doesn't have a quarter for the cart, I'm taking my quarter. I'm going.
But the one who's fighting for this quarter, when honestly, you probably got a free cart when you get out. And now you fight for someone else's quarter. I know you didn't put that quarter in.
When I was a teenager and we used to go to Aldi's, if I got a free card, would I take the quarter out? Yes.
Yes, you would.
But would I do it now? Yes. But then I'd be like, dang, that's not common courtesy,
Yeah.
and I should give it away for free if I got it for
Yeah,
free.
I
Or if
think
I paid
so.
for it, I should get my quarter back.
That's the funny thing. If I could find out, did you put that quarter in?
Is that your quarter?
Is that
or
your quarter?
was
Or
that
is that
there?
someone that
That's
did you,
what we need to
Did
know.
someone pay it forward to you, and now you're taking that 25 cents? What are you going to do with a quarter?
You're supposed to pay it forward and not get paid.
And like, I'm going to use it for another Aldi's card.
You can't even get going with the
Pay
quarter.
anything for a quarter.
I know we're gonna get to the story, but I don't understand how the person who they might be what's the word, like stingy, but I'm not poor if I have a quarter for my cart and you're asking me for a free cart.
You
like
are poor to me.
you can't afford a cart.
I didn't say I couldn't afford it. I'm saying it's.
Well, then go get a
I'm
cart.
saying the cart's already out here. Can I just use your
Yeah.
card?
And I said no.
Poor, brokey.
Okay, let me watch you pay for a cart.
I will. Wait.
And now you got to go back to your car
Dang, I never carry
because
change
you
on me.
expected.
No, I don't
So you go to
carry
Aldi's
change
all the
on
time.
me.
You don't carry.
Wait, I got bills though. Hey, look at this money.
Well,
I
then
got
give me
bills.
$1. I'll give you the cart.
Inflation is real.
Oh
That
my
is
gosh.
How many
You're
times
gonna
have you
take
got a free
advantage of
cart?
me?
Yeah, you were going to take advantage of me, of my kindness. Were you
This is a
not?
businesswoman.
Were you not just going to take advantage of my kindness?
I'm going to give this cart to someone else when I get out.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
I'm about
Stay
to
here.
leave.
Wait for me. Go shopping with me.
I'm not going to do that,
I'll
sir.
let you hold the cart. I'll put my stuff in and you just push it.
So, sir, my stuff's going to spoil. I'm not going to do
Your
that.
stuff's going to spoil in 20
Do you want the
minutes.
cart for $1 or do you want to go
I'm
carry
not
your
going to
stuff
lose
around?
money on this.
Have a good day.
Upselling.
Wow.
Upselling on quarter
Yeah.
cards.
And I wait for it to click in
Yeah.
before I take my quarter out, put it in my pocket,
push
and
You stare at them as you click it back in.
I feel like, is there not an etiquette at Aldi's? You bring a quarter.
I think it happens more. I think every time I went to Aldi's, I've given my cart. Almost every time. And I've gotten carts a lot of times.
I agree.
So
maybe that is
So we'll
etiquette
see.
to give out the cards.
yeah, I think it's been, but I'm like, I haven't been to Aldi's in like years, but every time I went, I'm like, I usually even have
You
a
need
quarter.
this cart?
Yeah. I would bring a quarter, but I usually didn't even have to use it.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to give my card up for free at Aldi's? So I don't know if Aldi's are everywhere or not. Their carts require you to put in a quarter in them to use them, but you get your quarter back when you return them. It's to convenience people to push their carts back to the front of the store rather than leaving them in the parking lot. An unspoken rule is if someone grabs your cart from you before you turn it in, they give you a quarter for it. This lady asked for my cart and I asked if she had a quarter. She said no, so I shrugged and turned it in and got my quarter back.
Mr. Krabs! Oh my god!
She got really upset and some other people kind of side-eyed me and made me feel like I'm a jerk. I don't keep change or use cash. I just keep the quarter in my center console for when I shop there. So to me, if I gave the cart for free, I would be shit out of luck the next time I shop there. Am I the asshole?
Wait, I want to hear Maddie first.
Yeah.
I mean, I basically said what I
Yeah,
said. If there is a common courtesy that a lot of people that shop at Aldi's, because I haven't shopped at Aldi's frequently, like consistently in a while. When I go to Aldi's, I forget that there's a cart thing. I forget that you pay for your bag. So I'm carrying what I can. I'm paying for maybe a bag and then I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, next time I come to Aldi's, I need to bring a bag. And then I
Right.
forget about it and it starts all
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
again. So I would say from reading it, if there is a common courtesy that you should offer a quarter, I think you should do it. But if you got it for
I've
free,
never
I've
of
never
that.
heard of that.
but I don't shop consistently
Yeah,
at
but
Aldi's.
I
So I
don't go
think
in that
if,
too, so
if there's
maybe it
anybody
is a
that
thing.
shops consistently at Aldi's, let us know. Like, is this his common courtesy or is it everyone's common courtesy to, like, if you're going to get something for free, do you offer up a quarter?
It's always been a pay it forward thing to me. Oh my God.
That is so crazy. You have a quarter to give me?
Someone asked me for a quarter. I'm like,
It's so crazy.
obviously not. That's what I'm asking.
And I feel like I would avoid the situation if I shop more frequently at Aldi's. I would avoid the situation by buying that quarter thing that you put on your
Yeah.
keychain. So I'm like, or you just have for when you go to Aldi. So I'm like, I'm never in that position where even if they ask me, I'm like, oh, sorry, I have like a holder. I don't have a.
It's
I'd buy a $300 quarter holder thing to avoid.
I remember I would never actually get the shopping carts from Aldi because I thought they were charging for the cart. And so out of spite, I was like, 16 the first time I went to Aldi's. And so out of spite, I've never actually gotten a cart because I was like, they're charging me. And then I found out that it is just for returns.
Yeah.
But always in my mind, I'm like, they charge me for this cart. I'm not paying them to use their
I wouldn't
carts.
support Aldi's if they're charging for the car. I'm like, it costs money to go.
But
It's not Sam's Club.
Just a shop.
I need a membership.
I think, yeah, I don't see 25 cents as that big of a deal. Like, eventually you'll get cash again.
OP said shit out of luck.
Yeah.
That's
Did OP actually say that or just think that?
They said SOT. SOL. Yeah.
To the woman?
No, they just
No,
said in
they-
general.
yeah.
They're like, I only carry the quarter
Yeah.
for Aldi's. I don't carry cash. I don't carry change. I always use card or something electronic. This is purposely for
It's
when
my
I go
Aldi's
shopping
quarter.
at Aldi's. And if you don't give me a quarter, then I'm shit out of luck
I'm
next time I come
up
here.
Schitt's Creek, man, without that damn quarter.
Yeah, this one, I don't think OP actually is the asshole. I just would never do this, but I don't think it's to do the opposite of me. It's not being the asshole in this situation.
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
unreasonable.
that's your value.
Yeah.
Your value is like, hey, give me a quarter if you want this.
Quarter for quarter. Quarter for cart.
Especially, I guess if OP has an Aldi's quarter, what am I going to do now? I don't have my Aldi's quarter, so you need to give me a quarter to replace my Aldi's quarter.
He's never going to use cash again. Quarters are hard to come by.
They actually kind of, the way I never use cash,
I never.
that if I lost a quarter, I'm not readily getting a quarter back. When am I spending money to get a quarter?
You don't ever use cash?
Almost never.
Really?
Yes.
You guys
Yeah.
use cash?
I don't.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's like very, very seldom. Like if we go on vacation and I buy cash,
Yeah.
I just use that cash for the rest of the year.
Until it's out.
Yeah, that's how. Well, I do have change. Yeah, I have spare change in my car.
It's been in my car for years. That change has been sitting there.
I hate getting change back. That's the only thing. Like quarters, I hate getting that back.
I don't mind it just because it proves healthy for moments like that where it's like, well, I got all these quarter.
Well, I think the corporations heard you and the government heard you and they said you don't like getting change back because they're like, oh my God, so sorry about that. We'll keep the pennies. We'll keep the price the same. We'll just keep the difference.
We'll keep the change.
So like if it's
Well, they're discontinued pennies.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Oh.
They're saying we'll keep the pennies, but we'll keep the price the same. So like when you go to McDonald's and you get something for $4.48 and you need, or $4.43 and you need change, technically you should be getting more money back. The corporation's like, we're only gonna, their pennies don't exist anymore, so we just made 3 cents. And someone like McDonald's, that adds up.
It does add up.
That's money.
Billions and billions served.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a philosophy at Aldis. That I can understand where he's coming from. I also I know I was giving you guys a hard time because I'd be like, I wanted my quarterback. Yeah. But if you guys are like givers and you were like, yeah, you can have it. It's no big deal. Yeah. I get that too. Because I didn't know about that philosophy either when I was younger and I would go and we would either put it back or if we got it for free, we would just leave it there. Yeah. So.
But you're totally right. I have seen people avoid eye contact.
Yes.
If you were just coming out of because it was so normal just to give cards away. So some people were like, well, I won't look at you.
Yeah.
And I'm putting this card away. I'm getting my quarter.
Yeah.
These days, I'm all about quality over quantity. That includes my clothes and my bedding. If it's not well made, it won't last me long or it'll be uncomfortable for me to wear, and that's just not worth it to me. That's honestly why I love Quince. The fabrics feel elevated, the cuts are thoughtful, and the pricing actually makes sense. Quince makes high-quality wardrobe staples using premium fabrics like 100% European linen, 100% silk, and organic cotton poplin. They work directly with safe, ethical factories and cut out the middleman. Quince is consistently rated 4.5 to 5 stars by thousands of customers. Real people wearing these pieces every day and actually loving them. I've been building a collection of Quince items over the last few years. My sheets are from Quince, this beanie. I have multiple clothing items, and I most recently got a comforter and a duvet cover, and I love it so much. I love being able to make sleep more and more enticing with a good nighttime routine or the sheets, and the comforter and duvet are added to the list of what I look forward to clocking out for the night and going to sleep. Right now, go to quince.com/CLP for free shipping and 365-day returns. That's a full year to wear it and love it, and you will. Now available in Canada too. Don't keep settling for clothes that don't last. Go to quince.com/CLP for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/CLP. Thanks to our listeners for supporting this podcast, and thanks to our sponsor, Quince. Am I the asshole for accidentally telling my parents about my sister's pregnancy because I was tired of keeping the secret?
Come on.
Then was it an accident?
Yeah.
That seems like
Well, she put in quotes, accident.
Did it on purpose.
Very purposeful. Okay.
That's so messed up. I feel like that's messed up because why would you want to steal that moment from her?
Yeah, that's really bad.
Because does it matter how long you had to keep a secret?
No, the fact that I told you to keep a secret, shut the hell up.
That's true.
Am I the asshole for accidentally telling my parents about my sister's pregnancy because I was tired of keeping the secret? I, 24 female, have a younger sister, 21 female. We're not really close, but we're not enemies either. We've always had a competitive sibling dynamic. About 2 months ago, she told me she was pregnant. It wasn't planned, and she was freaking out about how our parents would react. They're pretty traditional and can be judgmental. She made me promise not to tell anyone. Like, full, you cannot say a word until I'm ready, serious. I agreed, but I was hesitant about it. She still lives at home, and I visit my parents pretty often. My mom kept making comments to me about how my sister had been moody and gaining weight, and asked if I knew what was going on. Every time I had to pretend I didn't, I started getting tired of keeping this up quickly. I always felt weirdly left out of everything. She wouldn't update me much, but expected me to cover for her constantly. I was lying to keep her covered, but I had no idea what was going on, and I felt used. Last weekend, my mom directly asked me if my sister was pregnant. I hesitated, and I finally gave in, and I said, I think you should talk to her, which obviously confirmed it. My mom confronted her immediately. It turned into a huge blow-up fight. My sister is furious and says I betrayed her and I stole the chance for her to tell them on her own terms. I told her I didn't outright say she was pregnant. I just didn't deny it. And honestly, I was tired of carrying the secret around my parents. She says I made it about me because I was uncomfortable for a few weeks while she's been dealing with something life-changing. Now she won't answer any of my texts. Part of me feels guilty because I did promise, but another part of me feels like I shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. And then there's an edit and comments.
No, I don't think she's out. I probably would have did the same thing.
I feel like that changes things.
That does change things. I thought she like explicitly was like, oh yeah, she's pregnant. No, I would have did the same thing.
Very discreet.
Husky, you doing okay?
He's like, where am I?
What year is it?
He's like, I just had the most serious nap of my life.
Who am I? Those naps be crazy.
I'm a dog.
Realizing he's a dog.
He was like about to say something. And he was like, I don't think they can't hear me. And then he sat back down.
Wolf.
How much will we freak out if Husker just start talking and he's like, oh, I'm a dog, and then start barking again?
I would. Y'all would need to throw me into the psych ward.
I would run out. I said, not that.
No, actually, you know what I would do? I would run straight home and be like, Arlo, I know you can talk.
You're like, Arlo.
Literally do it now.
Arlo,
I know. The cat's out of the bag.
You got me, Mom.
So what about when I told you to stop eating your puke? But yeah, no, I don't think you're the asshole. I think it does change things. It's the time. And also, she didn't outright say it. She was avoiding it for a while.
Yeah.
So it seemed like the mom was kind of figuring it out anyway till she just outright was like, is she pregnant? And you're like, I think you should talk to her. So you didn't tell her, but you're like, this isn't for me. You need to have a conversation with her. But yeah, she's going to figure it out from that. So...
Well, because to me, I don't think OP is the asshole in this. I think this is a situation. Someone asked me point blank, and you don't want to lie. I think that's a fine response. But if this was like someone really close to me, because they do have a distance, they're not super tight. They don't hate each other, but they're not tight. If this is like my best friend or something, and someone asks, and my best friend was like, "Don't tell anybody," and then someone asks me, "Hey, are they pregnant?" I'd be like, I don't know. I would somewhat lie.
For someone I'm close to.
For someone I'm close to, I'm like, yeah.
For someone I'm close to, I'm lying.
I heard that. I don't know. So I would lie, but I think that depends on the closeness. I don't think you're the wrong, because you still didn't disclose it. Like, yeah, she's pregnant. Like, yeah, you might want to talk to her. But saying like, yeah, you might want to talk to her. That's saying yes.
It's a boy. Yeah. His name's Coven.
Doing July.
You didn't hear?
You didn't hear.
No, I agree. I think it does depend on like the closeness, and since you guys kind of sound like you guys are estranged, at least in some way. I think what she said was a good answer. Yeah. For me personally, if I was in the same circumstance that she was in, I would say I would do the exact same thing. If it was someone that I was super close with, like let's say that like this was Maddie, is she pregnant? No, why the hell would you even think that? I'm literally lying to your face. I'm lying. And I have no shame in that.
Yeah.
Like 100%, I'm lying to you.
I would try and protect SJ to my best ability.
Like to the
but
end,
I'm like,
bro.
you cannot
like
corner me.
like...
Specifically me, you cannot corner me. Because I would lie, but then I'm like, you're like, okay, well, your face is turning red. You're sweating. And I'm like, I gotta go. I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well.
After that conversation, my next call, Maddie, bro, they're on you, bro.
SJ.
I don't know what you're doing, but they're on you.
Bigger shirts.
Yeah,
bigger shirts.
Go bigger.
Go bigger or go home. Yeah. Okay, like it's mission critical right now.
I think might be time to tell him.
I would take like a dismissive approach, like I don't know, ask her.
Like, that's exactly.
Yeah,
that's how I do it.
Yeah.
No, why would I know?
Yeah, but I don't think she is. You know, especially having to go against your parents. Like lying to your parents is a different type of beast. So it's like, I don't know, ask her. Yeah, I see her. She's fine. I also probably would have talked to the sister after all those sessions of it continually happening. Like, hey, look, she's asking me questions. You need to tell her something. Or don't let all the pressure fall on me.
But something's obviously happening if the mom asks point blank, is she pregnant? That's a crazy question to ask.
I'm saying
with no.
Yeah, but
you're doing something.
She said it was going on for weeks. Like she first asked was like, she's gaining weight and getting moody, right there, then and there, I'm saying, mom's catching on. I'm telling her. I'm like, mom's catching on to you. She's seeing the changes. You have to tell her.
She knows you're a traitor. Take her out before the night's end.
She's an Egan.
She's an Egan.
You got to kick her out at the round table. Edit. To everyone saying I should have let my sister know I could no longer keep this up and that I wanted to not be involved in the situation, I did. I very clearly told her my concerns that mom was getting suspicious and I could not keep this up for much longer, as it was eating away at me to hide it. Her response, it doesn't matter and she doesn't care how uncomfortable I feel. It's her decision and not fair to her. From my point of view, it was unfair to put me in this position in the first place. As for being involved, she appeased me with vague updates on once a week through a couple of words on text. No solid plans for moving forward. I was just tired and done with it. And then top comment, I was ready to vote the other way, but then got to know how you told your mom and she knew. Clearly, it was becoming increasingly obvious. It had been 2 months. The changes were apparently noticeable. If you had told your mom no, she would have known you were directly lying and that wouldn't be good for anyone. So I have to say, not the asshole. I understand why your sister is mad, but it's kind of on her. 2 months is too long to keep it going under those circumstances. But that doesn't make her an asshole. It just makes her someone who failed to figure out an effective plan in a reasonable amount of time before it would be obvious.
Right.
Maybe the parents are assholes for being judgmental, but I can't confidently say that in this situation with the information we have.
So diplomatic.
I know. I always like sometimes when you get commenters like that, they're like, no assholes here. So
sometimes I feel like a bad person because the part where they're talking about it eats away at me to keep the secret. For other people's secrets, I have there's no emotion to me. I'm like, that's their secret. I don't feel guilty or anything for keeping someone else's secret from someone else.
Are you guys good compartmentalizers?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm a good compartmentalizer.
They ain't
For
got
real.
nothing to do with me.
I think you would be impacted if it was somebody you cared about before. Like you said, if me or Brandon ever told you a secret that would deeply impact our relationship about the other person, you couldn't hold that in.
That's true.
And that would affect you.
That would affect me.
That's a situation
Hello,
where
my spirit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I said, don't tell me.
yeah, you're like, don't tell me because I will tell them.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all exempt from that. Most people, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like everybody here, because there was a situation I knew a secret, and the person didn't know I knew, and they were just like constantly telling me, and I'm
Was
like,
it about me?
yeah. No, I'm playing. I just said you're.
Okay.
I think everybody in this room for me.
Wait,
It'd
Brandon,
be
1 second. Sam, we know.
We do know.
Yeah,
So
I was going to wait till after to tell you.
Man,
but
that's crazy that you
I was going to wait till after, but
And it's on the podcast, so we'll keep it vague, but we do know about that.
We do know it.
The thing you've been trying to.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, we all know.
it was.
we're just that good of friends that, you know.
You are good friends, but the energy has felt different.
But anyway, back to what you were
I
saying.
just really wanted him to know, and that's crazy.
It's like one of those things. I think I feel the same way. It's like I compartmentalize it. I'm like, that has nothing to do with me.
Right.
I don't even have to be involved in that. So I'm gonna just pretend like it's not there.
Yeah. But I guess it would be crazy if something actually happened.
Yeah.
Because like, way I can't imagine one of you
No, for real.
talking about one of the other people in a bad way. I can't even fathom it.
I think we would all just bring it to the person we
Yeah.
have an issue with.
Yeah.
No, at that point, well, all right, group
So
meeting.
I'm like, oh my God.
Group FaceTime.
The council needs to meet.
You're like, and he doesn't know anything about this? You're like,
You didn't
Nothing.
mention
That shit comes in,
anything?
she's like, Maddie's feet stink. I'm like, group meeting. Talk about
Maddie's dog is bad, right?
Well, actually, I have.
You're like-
I've talked to
Put him in a chokehold.
like, yeah, I've done. Like, he's a bad dog.
we don't like him, right? You're like, no, it's just
Yeah.
you're like,
Oh,
No.
No,
I
it's just
would,
me.
I would go and I'm like, so what are people's thoughts on Husker? Try to gauge what the interest of
temperature.
Yeah, he's cute. So cute right
So
now.
cute.
What's it like
him.
today?
No,
With the barking, right?
the breath is offensive.
the breath.
One of the
And
worst, some of the worst breath I've
I
ever
can agree
smelled.
with the breath. I've smelled it as well.
The breath hits you. Like it
hits
hits you.
Oh, he's so freaking cute.
As he just like
Look at him.
snoozes
That's when it's hard. You're
away.
He's like that, and you're like, oh my gosh.
He's literally just a teddy bear.
One of the best dogs I've ever seen.
He's just a little loud when you get here.
He's a little temperamental.
He's very much like attention on me.
Yeah.
All eyes on me. Okay, so this next story is, am I the asshole for refusing to cook 2 separate dinners every night just because my family doesn't want to eat what my doctor told me I need to eat?
Okay.
At that point, somebody else needs to cook.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all doing it.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of one person only ever cooking. That's such a big weight to put on somebody.
Yeah, when they would have those moms who would be doing that, cooking 2 separate dinners, I'm like, y'all are different.
Okay,
people.
but if they're like on a no salt diet,
we're all on a no salt diet. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Or like I've seen before.
Or add salt to yours. We're eating the same thing, but then you can put salt on yours.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because I've had it where, because my family doesn't really do dinner anymore, but when I was younger, they would do dinner, and there'd be times where I would be like, I don't want to eat that, but it's like, well, then you're eating like random crackers, or you're eating like a frozen dinner.
Random crack.
Like, you're either eating this or you're eating a piece of toast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
yeah, the way my mom was like, we're like, we don't want that. Okay.
Guys, what's your favorite cracker? Mine is Club.
ooh, Club's good.
Club is good.
Am I the asshole for refusing to cook 2 separate dinners every night just because my family doesn't want to eat what my doctor told me I need to eat? So I do all the cooking every single night. Nobody else in this house cooks. Not my partner, not my mom who lives with us. Nobody. I work full time. I come home and I make dinner for 4 people every night, including my younger sister who's 10. Dang. I've been doing this for years and nobody has ever complained about the food or offered to help. A couple of weeks ago, I got some news from my doctor. I have a condition affecting my kidneys and I've been told I need to seriously cut back on sodium and processed food. Basically, everything needs to be fresh cooked with little salt, no canned stuff, no deli meat, no processed sauces. The doctor was very clear that if I don't change my diet, things are going to get worse. So I adjusted what I cook. Same meals, mostly just made differently. Less salt, using fresh ingredients instead of jarred sauces, more chicken and fish instead of heavily seasoned red meat. The food is still good, it's just healthier, and honestly, it's stuff most people eat without even thinking about it. My partner complained on day 3, said the food tastes bland now. My mom says she doesn't see why the whole house has to change their diet because of my issue. They both suggested that I just make what I need for myself and then cook a separate meal for everyone else. A separate dinner, on top of the dinner that I already cook. After working all day because they don't want to eat grilled chicken with vegetables instead of their usual stuff. I said no, I am one person cooking for 4 people every night, and I'm not making 2 full meals because nobody wants to eat slightly healthier food. I said if they don't like what I make, they're welcome to cook their own dinner. Nobody has taken me up on that. My partner thinks it's not fair that they have to change what they eat because of something that's my issue. My sister honestly hasn't said anything. She's honestly the only one who just eats whatever I put in front of her without complaining. I keep coming back to the fact that none of them cook. Not once, not ever. And they're telling the person who feeds them every single night that what she's making isn't good enough because it has less salt in it. Am I the asshole? No, just have them add salt.
Yeah, the entitlement's crazy.
Yeah. That is insane.
Just to be in a home where someone else is cooking every day, I would never say anything. Freaking word.
Mm-hmm.
As a person who has to make sure he's fed every day, it's tough out here. Mm-hmm. It's rough. I would be so appreciative and I would just eat it.
Mm-hmm. Especially considering the health concerns. But I just think the entitlement for you to just say, yeah, you should just make us another meal.
Yeah. Are you paying me? I'm not your chef. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That is so messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Quite literally biting the hand that feeds you.
Yeah. I feel like people just get tired of cooking after a while. Like if that's what they're like, you know, having to put up with all the time. Because like my mom was the main one cooking in the household for most of my life. Mm-hmm. And then one day she was just like, you guys can just, there's stuff in the fridge. You guys can figure it out. And I didn't judge her for that because I'm like, I get it, girl. Like you made dinners for 6 people for like, I don't know how many years, maybe 12 plus years, more, 14.
That's what my mom was like, I think until like 11, 12. And she was like, y'all cooking now. Mm-hmm. She would only cook on holidays. Like it became, we're like, yeah, we cooked everything.
Yeah.
And because of that, we're eating the pasta sides. we're eating
ramen noodles,
chops, ramen noodles, canned corn. We're eating like the most basic things. Hot dog. That's
PB&J.
why to this day I don't eat hot dogs because we consume so many hot dogs as kids.
I love beanies and weenies, dude.
We ate that all the time.
I love that. It is so good.
I don't eat it at all.
Mm-hmm. Beans with like hot dogs in it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cut them up.
Oh, that is so good.
I've done mac and cheese with hot dogs, but
yeah, sometimes mac and cheese
what?
with hot dogs.
it's good.
I've never heard
Salty,
of that.
cheesy.
I did like it better than beans and hot dogs for sure.
I've never had beans and hot dogs.
You put the hot dog in the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. You just take one hot dog and it's enough for like 2 people worth of mac and cheese.
And
It's
this
not,
was the old school mac and cheese where it was actually cheesy.
mm-hmm. The Trader Joe's one is pretty good, actually. It's very similar.
Bougie.
It's $1 a box.
You won't give up a quarter for me.
No, I wouldn't. I would never do that a day in my
She said,
life.
no, of course not.
Okay.
I just think
I'm keeping my quarter.
To come home and cook every day.
Yes.
Like to first think about what you're going to eat. To come home after your full-time job and then like cook for your family every single day. That's such a hard job just to begin with.
Because I think about me, I work from home and I just have to support myself, feed myself. And sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to eat.
Yeah.
Because I'm
I'd rather
not
starve.
going to do anything. Having Myra's daughter in the house, I'm like, I have to make sure this person's fed.
And you have to do it.
And that was so like, it's just one other person. I'm like, this is a burden to me. You're doing it the right way.
Yeah.
It is a burden. If I'm working a full-time job and then coming home and cooking dinner and I'm just doing that, I've just been doing it for y'all and then you have the nerve to complain.
Yeah.
That's just something that pisses me off.
Complain and not offer help. Because even like I know SJ's talked about like how she doesn't necessarily like to cook. So when Claudia doesn't want to cook, she's like, okay, well then what do you want me to get? So it's like not even a suggestion of like, well, I guess we're stuck at a crossroads now because you won't cook. It's like there's no suggestions of like, what can you make just a few nights a week? Every other night we're splitting, or like when you have like more convenient time, like all this stuff.
Yeah.
There's so many options to do. And I can maybe understand the mom a little bit more, even though I'm like, I can understand that. But the partner that you have in your life that you're choosing to go through life together, I feel like I'm like, I would honestly expect more from you. Like, this is ridiculous.
I don't understand any of them.
I would only cook for the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Because
is the sister 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was because that was the other thing I was going to say. If they're all adults, when I had my first roommates, we like you get a night, you get a night, you get a night, and you didn't have to cook, but you had to provide food for the house, and it just makes it easier for everybody. We all got things, and you just have to be responsible for your night. One of my friends always did order Wingstop lemon pepper wings.
Ooh.
And I don't like lemon pepper wings, but I ate it because
it was there.
It was there. It was in my night.
When it's drenched in ranch, you can't really taste it that much anymore anyway.
You know? I'm like, why can we get different flavors?
I feel like
Actually, I guess I did complain. I was like, can you not get lemon pepper wings every time?
Barbecue, something.
Barbecue.
You don't ever crave barbecue wings?
Since she said Bubba, I've been thinking about that the entire time because that sounds so good to me. So.
Bubba is really good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Garlic Parmesan.
A hot garlic Parmesan is hot.
Buffalo and
sexy to me.
It fried and grilled too. Specifically, the Bubba is fried and grilled. It's very good. So, top comment: they don't have to change their diet. They can eat whatever they want to eat. However, they are responsible for making it.
Right.
Memorize that and say it over and over again. Don't vary, don't argue, and definitely don't waver. Stick to your guns and the diet. They can adjust or not. 100% up to them. They're adults. Well, the 10-year-old isn't, but she's not complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think it should be like a matter of they can make whatever they want, or people need to start helping out, because this is one person who works what I think she said full time still, and she's expected to do all this stuff. And that's not fair. And the fact that they become so complacent that they just think that complaining is the best thing that they can do is honestly really disrespectful.
Yeah.
Another cooking story.
Cookie.
Another.
And it might rage bait SJ.
Oh no, it's about a man.
My girlfriend won't cook for me. Am I the asshole for thinking she should?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad you asked the freaking question. Yeah, you are the freaking asshole. Because why do you think that she needs to cook for you? Hell, why can't you cook for her?
And I'm going to stop you right there before you say anything else.
All right.
Okay.
The title sounds bad.
My arms.
I know.
I don't have hands.
I'll try to keep this short.
I have nubs.
I'll try to keep this short. I, 29 male, love to cook. It's my love language. I cook for my family members and friends, and I love trying out new recipes. When my girlfriend and I first started dating, I would often cook for her, and she likes what I cook. She didn't cook meals for me in that time, but I guess I didn't really notice because I didn't see her every day, and when we didn't see each other, it wasn't always food related. Like we would go to the movies and stuff and not dinner always, or it was a food date and we would often go out, or I would cook. We recently moved in together about a month ago, and I realized pretty quickly that she never cooked anything for me. I would make enough dinner for the both of us most nights, but when I didn't, she would make her own dinner. I initially thought maybe she doesn't know how to cook, but she makes real dinners for herself when she does cook. Salmon with rice and broccoli, Korean ground beef, chili crisp pasta, etc. I finally sat down with her a week ago and I asked why she never made me dinner. She said she doesn't like cooking for others. I asked her why she couldn't just make some extra alongside her own dinner. It's not like I'm asking for her to make me a completely different dinner, like that last story. She said it's not about the extra work. She just doesn't like cooking for others. I got a little upset here and reminded her that I cook for her all the time, and that if she wasn't going to cook for me, then I wouldn't cook for her either. She simply looked at me and said, okay, and ended the conversation. So it's been about a week and I'm sticking to what I said. I'm only cooking for myself, but I have to admit I'm really frustrated and upset with the whole situation. I love to cook for her and it does feel like I'm punishing myself. She, on the other hand, seems unaffected. She's just cycling through her favorite recipes and occasionally getting takeout. I don't know what to do here. Am I the asshole for thinking she should cook for me?
No, you're not the asshole. I was successfully rage baited.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's like, why can't you just make double what you're already making?
Maybe,
I don't understand.
I know people who are like self-conscious in what they make and they're like, oh my, maybe they'll hate my cooking. But I mean, at this point, you guys are living together.
Right.
And I think it's even crazier for you to intentionally make yourself one portion of food and are like, yeah, this is actually only for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of resonating my younger self with the girlfriend because I feel like I didn't like to cook for people because I cooked for an ex and she said she just roasted my home meal and I'm never cooking for another human being again. And so I don't know if I would necessarily do this, but I would be like, oh yeah, so because of that, I'm going to do this. I'm only going to cook for myself because I'm not going to cook for others. And then if someone confronted me about it, I'm like, well, that's me. And you get not defensive. Well, it is basically defensive. You're like, well, I'm not going to change. That's who I am. I'm not going to change. Even if you know this is not good for the relationship. I'm like, I'm not going to change. Why would I change? Yeah. If you want to just cook don't cook for me then. I'll just cook for myself. And so you kind of put that air out into the relationship. Like, you do your own thing, I'll do my own thing. And it's more coming out of being defensive and not wanting to be hurt than a reality of like, oh yeah, I don't want to cook for you. I don't do anything. It's like something in your past that traumatized you that now you do this thing. But once you become in a relationship with someone, it's actually not. Yeah. It hurts the relationship. So that's why I don't think OP's wrong for like, it's weird that she doesn't. But to me, she's like, I'm not going to change. And that's only going to take her to confront why that is, why she can't now finally do something, change something different from her old past things that whatever she dealt with.
Yeah.
Because something happened that she's like, yeah, I don't cook for other people.
I feel like that needs to be communicated.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm not cooking for you just because I'm not cooking for you. Like without context, that's crazy.
Well, speaking old Sam's not communicating. It was what I said and that's it. I'm like, this is what I don't need to communicate with you. This is what I am. So I'm just like, yeah. It's not good for relationships at all. But I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. As a person that was also pretty insecure about my own cooking habits, it's just one of those things you kind of just have to get like over the hump of doing it. If you do it once and it goes out fine and it doesn't happen immediately, I'm not even 100% sure I'm over it, but I'll do it just because. Like I made something pretty recently for my family, but it's like when they tell me it's good, I still have to work through the fact that it can just be good. Like I can actually cook stuff and it actually turns out to be good. But doing it to the detriment of the relationship, I feel like it's just, you just have to get over it. Like, I know somebody that doesn't celebrate their birthday because a long time ago they had like a really bad experience where someone was like supposed to throw them a surprise party and then completely forgot about it. So they just hate when their birthday gets celebrated. And I'm like, but that's so, like, you don't get much out of life if you do it like that. Like, if you live that way where it's like, these one bad experience is now going to affect
takes everything else.
Everything about anything I can experience in there. It's like, you only know this little circle and there's this whole wide world.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know. I feel like you just have to really power through it.
Well, unfortunately, taking cooking aside from it, just anything, any trauma you've had in your life, it affects your relationships, whether you deal with it or not.
It's 100% going to bleed into your relationship.
This is just what life is. It's constantly trying to become closer and become more intimate with people. You have to be more vulnerable.
Yeah.
And you can do that to varying degrees of success with how vulnerable am I going to be with you? How am I going to allow you to touch me in this way that I'm scared to do?
Yeah.
Because maybe someone in the past I did do it and they hurt me.
Yeah.
So now I have to power through that. So many things. You're powering through so many things in relationships. When you're alone, you don't have to deal with you don't have anyone. If you don't want someone to touch something, they don't have to.
Yeah.
They don't have to talk. You don't have to talk about this. But when you're in a relationship, now you're dealing with this whole separate person with their own life and everything experiences. And now they're interacting with you and they're fine with some things. And they're also not fine with some things.
Yeah.
And then you're like, so how do we... It's just, that's why like relationships are hard. It's just a difficult, and not only just romantic, familial, friends. It's just hard.
I feel like because that they're in a relationship, it's not fair for her to be like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna keep cooking my own meals. Yeah. Because obviously this is emotionally taxing for him. And if it was a situation where, you know, she was shy or kind of worried about her own cooking, it's something that you would, I think, approach in like baby steps. Maybe cook yourself something. Maybe have him try it. What do you think about this? How are you feeling about that? But for her to be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to keep cooking my own meals. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it's fair. And I think it can hurt it can result in it ending.
100%, because at that point, it's kind of giving like roommates in a way, more or less. Because I'm like, if I'm communicating to you, hey, like this is something that really bothers me. I wish that you would cook for me because, you know, you're already cooking a meal anyways. It's not like she wasn't cooking at all. Hey, I wish you would cook for me. You say no. And then we're consistently just making our own meals.
Right.
For me, it gives roommate. So like, what are we doing?
And I don't know if intimacy is the word, but it's definitely something to be able to bring something to your partner that you're insecure about. And you guys can work through it together. Because if she's insecure about the cooking, and like you're saying, takes the whole approach of just try this out, it kind of breaks down that wall of insecurity because they can work through that together.
Yeah.
Because to me, I just say intimacy because if I don't trust you, I'm scared to show this to you. There is a wall between me and you.
Yeah.
That I'm scared to be vulnerable and share that. Once you breach that intimacy, you're like, I feel comfortable enough to like share this with you, even though it's like, it scares me. It hurts to bear this to you, no matter what it is, whether it's cooking or something sexual or anything. Like, I can do this now. That is being it's intimate. Like,
I think, I agree. I think it 100% breeds intimacy because he's saying, hey, I would really love it if you did this for me. If she turned around the next day and made both of them a meal, how great do you think he would feel? Dude would be over the moon. Why? Just because he's saying, hey, I think this is something that I would like, and she did it.
And I know this is hard for you.
Yeah.
And you push past to do it.
And I know it's not something you necessarily wanted to do, but you did it because I thought it would be nice. So yeah, I think it absolutely breeds intimacy.
Because why I said it like it touched me, because I think before I would have acted the same way as her if for like, hey, you always cook meals for yourself and you don't cook for me. I cook for you. And I'm like, I would be like, well, I didn't ask you to do that. It would be a very defensive response of like, I didn't ask you to cook for yourself then. I'll keep cooking for me.
Yeah.
But that's actively bad. Like it hurts the relationship to be like that. Yeah. But to protect yourself, well, I'm not going to bear this vulnerability to you. So of course, yeah, cooking. I don't want to force you to cook for me. It doesn't make the relationship better. It doesn't make it deeper. It doesn't push me out of my comfort zone, which you have to be in a relationship. You have to be out of your comfort zone. That's all relationships are, is being outside your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. I think if anything, it kind of pushes them further apart.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't bridge anything.
100% does.
And I think that's why OP feels so confused, because it's like, it's something I do enjoy doing, is cooking for somebody. And now she's so like shut off to the idea of cooking for him that she's like, I'll just go scorched earth. Like, nope.
Yeah.
You cook for you and I'll cook for me.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if this was mentioned, but I feel like even down to the basics of a matter of like an inclusion, like as a partner, like there are these things that like I do for you because I love you. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, you don't do the same for me. It's like, you don't even think that, what if I wanted that? Mm-hmm. So I think even down to that of like, you don't even think of me when you make meals.
The consideration.
I think of you. Yeah. Consideration. Yeah. So
and
I think
it totally really changes important. It that she is making meals.
Yeah. Totally.
I do think it's different if you don't make meals or you always order out and it's all this kind of stuff, but you're making like delicious meals apparently and you just don't think of me. Yeah, that consideration it's hurtful. Mm-hmm. I can't get a bite because I like that. Just baby steps.
Yeah.
Let me just eat off. Let me get a little corner.
I truly think that that's just a part of being in a relationship, is doing the things you don't necessarily want to do or don't necessarily like to do. Yeah. Because I legitimately hate cooking. I don't enjoy it. I literally hate doing it. If I could eat out every single day of the week, that's exactly what I would do, because it's just such a mental hurdle for me. It's just something that I don't enjoy. But I do have the ability to cook and make things that are good and something that my partner enjoys. So every once in a while, am I going to whip out, like before she comes home, am I going to whip out a meal and she's like, oh, you made this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, girl, I did. I got your plate ready. Come on, sit down now. Like, and do I enjoy cooking? No. But do I enjoy seeing her enjoy? Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So it kind of balances out in the end, I think.
That's where there was like that trend going around where, because people can look at it two different ways. The trend where someone will go up to a husband at a grocery store and like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how much do you love going shopping with your wife? And you're like, 0. Like, I don't like, it's not fun for me.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm doing it because she loves this, or like she loves shopping and doing, I'm here to do it. You don't have to 100% love everything that you're wearing. Like, it's boring to me, but I love my wife, so I'm here. I think there's a thing of like, you need to enjoy everything you think you'll do with your partner. I'm like, that's not reality. Mm-hmm. That's not life. But I do things because I love it. I push past things because I actually love my partner.
Yeah.
I even feel like for that specific example, I kind of wish they asked the women too.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think anybody enjoys shopping. Exactly. I think it's nice to go with your partner because then you're not alone and you're doing it together.
We share the boredom with each other.
And you figure out what you each want. But the fact that like, because I saw that video too and I was like, I noticed that too. But thinking back, even you describing it, I was like, why did they never ask the women? Because I was like, it's not like women are over here being like,
they're
babe,
like,
can we go to the store?
Yeah, 10
can we get some granola? No. So
unless it's Target.
There are some people that do like to shop. I will say I'm not necessarily that person, but
we go to Target. I'm
not a shopper.
Okay, so top comment, it's pretty weird. How about cleaning the bathroom? Nobody here loves it, but somebody will do it just because it's part of living together in the same home.
Yeah.
Somebody said it would make more sense if she never cooked and just ate cereal if you didn't cook for her. So yeah. And then somebody did say maybe she used to cook for others and got criticized now, so she doesn't. So that's definitely the same thought process. Am I overreacting because my boyfriend wants to write off my mortgage on his taxes?
I don't even know what the hell that means. I'm not adult enough
Sam,
for that.
Go ahead and take that one for us.
So on your taxes, you can write off a portion of like the interest on the loan that'll reduce the amount of taxes you owe. So you know how taxes work.
Yes.
You make so much money.
Yeah.
And based on how much money you make, you get in a tax bracket where like you have to pay this percentage of how much money you made back to us.
Yeah.
So the way to like reduce your taxes is they're like, well, if you have a house, then you can lower that amount by this much, by you pay this much in interest, or you pay this much to charity, or you did all this much. It gets lower and lower, and that percentage of whatever you made gets smaller and smaller. So
that's why people with kids get all the money back.
Yeah, because that's reducing. Those are tax credits, so it's like on top. It's not reducing; it's like adding on additional money. So those are kind of different, but it's the same thing. It's like you're trying to make your number as small as possible, and that's
what you owe.
Yeah, and that's what these rich people. That's what the rich people really do. Is like they're writing off so much that what their income reported to tax is like
nothing.
Super
Some people
small,
it's nothing.
Basically nothing. And then they don't owe anything. The name of the game is like getting this number as small as possible. But most people don't write off anything, or they use a standard deduction, which kind of helps you, but it doesn't help you.
Okay. So wait, read the title again now that I have this basic understanding.
I'm going to read the title and then I'm going to read the story. Okay. Am I overreacting because my boyfriend wants to write off my mortgage on his taxes? I, 47 female, bought a house about 10 years ago in Washington. I paid over $230,000 for it. After living in it for 5 years, I decided I wanted to move to Idaho. I put new floors, new countertops, new bathrooms, and redid the landscaping. I turned around and sold it for over $400,000.
Wow.
I found a house I fell in love with in Idaho, and I bought it for $400,000. I put $160,000 down on my new house. I'm a commercial insurance agent. I make about $6,000 a month take home. My mortgage is about $1,500 a month.
Okay, so take home.
After about 4 years of living here in Idaho, I met my current boyfriend. When we first got together, he lived at his friend's house. He didn't make much money, but he had a decent job working for an electrician company. He wanted to move in after we were together for 6 months. It was better for him and his son. I provided a room for his son. I pay almost all of the bills since he moved in. Eventually, he quit his job to go door-to-door sales for 5 months because his friend sold him inflated promises. I told him it was a scam. He didn't listen to me, and he went anyway. And guess what? It turned out to be a scam. He lost thousands on travel costs and expenses. He came back from sales dead broke. He decided to open his own company doing renovations and landscaping. He still hasn't made much, and I'm still paying most of the bills, including his dental insurance, a tire bill he had accrued. He has his half of a hot tub we were supposed to be paying for together, and an expensive gym membership we're supposed to be paying together. Recently, he came to me and he said that he wants me to start giving him the money I put towards my mortgage so that he can pay it out of his bank account and use my mortgage as a write-off. I don't know why, but I feel very offended that he wants to use my house and the mortgage I pay as a write-off. He truly has no idea why this would be offensive to me. He keeps saying it will save us money. Can someone help me understand this? Am I being too sensitive? Will this help us, or will he likely be the only one benefiting from doing something like this?
I don't get how you could do it. I think you have to be the name secured on the loan to write off the mortgage.
I thought that's what it was. Yeah.
This guy's super suspicious to me.
This guy sounds like a leech.
He does.
A leech. And this
6 months moving in, I think is way too
6 months
soon.
is way too fast.
And then he didn't really have the best job, but then he quit his job. To me, like, look, I get it. I know there's kind of like a stigma in general around like a woman supporting a man and like how a lot of women are like, girl, don't do that. In general, I do think moving in with somebody at 6 months is way too soon.
Yeah.
Supporting somebody very quickly after that, under a year, and their son, I couldn't do it.
I could not do it.
I couldn't do it.
Personally, I'm like woman or man. I don't think that should go either way. Under a year, you're supporting someone.
No.
Yeah.
And
no.
there might be something a little bit different about men. That's, it's a turn off to me.
Yeah.
If within 6 months you're living with me and I'm paying your dental bill.
That's crazy.
And you don't have a job anymore.
Yeah, you don't have a job anymore. That's not something that's attractive to me.
I think we all I guess this would probably be a good thing to say. Everybody likes to have an independent partner.
Yes.
Somebody that we don't feel like you're our child because we're taking care of your basic needs.
Yeah.
I know that eventually people come together and they start, supporting each other.
Yeah.
But this feels like you are now my dependent. I'm supporting you, even though we're supposed to be in an equal, loving relationship.
1000%.
And now you are asking, well, I don't even know if it can happen, like what you're saying, because you're like, his name's not on the deed or whatever. But now you're asking for something that would benefit me to only benefit you. But you're saying, trust me, it's going to work out.
And it's against the IRS.
First of all, he's already
I'm not
gotten
messing with the IRS.
Oh, really?
I'm not doing any little shady things like that for the IRS. Because if they find out,
yeah,
we're both getting screwed over.
I mean, if we're looking at the history, right? This guy, he decided to quit his decent paying job. Then he moved into a door-to-door sales job that ultimately ended up being a scam that you told him was going to be a scam.
But you was selling knives.
And
he's doing Cutco.
then after that, he it doesn't sound like he already has a lot of money. He does the most expensive thing he can do and start a business. I don't know why he thought that was a great venture to do. You guys were supposed to, share the cost of an expensive gym membership that you just end up stuck with the bill for.
And a hot tub.
Same thing with the hot tub. This guy sounds legitimately horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying for his insurance. His insurance.
I'm very curious about that slippery slope because you see it on shows like Catfish where they've never met this person, but they're like paying bills for, they're like paying their phone bill or paying stuff or sending them money. I don't get that slope of how you get there.
I think
how
it's
do you
just,
get to paying for people?
I think everyone, like when you first get into a relationship or like, you fall in love with someone, that infatuation, I think some people just can't, some people don't have that mechanism to know when to stop. Because I feel like everybody experiences that. Like when you first get into a relationship, it's so new, you're excited, like you want to, like, I don't know. It's kind of like in a way you kind of want to prove yourself in a way. You kind of want to show yourself. Show the best version of yourself.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Like I can do this, I can do that, etc. So I think that's how it kind of snowballs if you don't have the mechanism to be like, okay, I need to back off.
But I think there's like red flags at the beginning where I don't want to say that because I know it's hard. Like it costs a lot of money to live nowadays.
Yeah.
But there are red flags where I'm like, okay, you live with your friend. You live, like if you live at home, you live with your parents or you live anything where I'm like, I need to show that you can be an independent person without me, that we can start dating now. And this is me at my age. This is like, if I'm in my mid-30s, I'm in the middle of them.
Okay, mysterious.
I'm in my mid-30s, and if I meet a woman and she's like, yeah, I live with my friend and I have like a part-time job, I'm like, that's a red flag to me. You could be a perfectly nice person, you could be an amazing person, but I'm like, I'm not even going to get into this because you haven't like shown a proven of like independence that you can do this on your own, that you're not just waiting for someone to be like,
yeah,
I'm going to hop onto that.
If I was OP, I would be incredibly offended because I'm the type of person that's hyper independent. I want to be dependent on myself completely. I want to pay my own bills. I want to do my own thing.
Right.
I want to say I got here because I wanted to, so I did. That's just the type of person that I am. So for me to, accomplish all the things that I have in life, like OP, I have a great job. I'm stable. I bought a house. Like I'm where I want to be. For someone who I haven't known for a long time, or at least haven't dated for a long time, for someone to say, hey, can I use your house as a write-off on my taxes? How the hell do you have the audacity?
And he didn't even say it like that. He was like, hey, so I want you to start paying me the money you use for the things into my bank account so I could do this.
That's like,
you have no shame if you ask me to do that.
How about you start paying on that fucking tab you owe me?
How about you
Let's put some money down on that.
Start looking for a job again.
Get a job.
That's like that story you had.
Get back to that electrician job.
Hey, can you give me money so I can pay for dinner?
Yeah.
Truthfully,
how could I say that as a person? Like, yeah, you give me money so I can be the one to say I paid for dinner.
Yeah.
You did it.
It's my money.
It's my money.
I was going to say, like, I think in a relationship, you go through seasons. In my relationship, like there's been times where I made more money. There was been times where she made more money, and it was just very much. We're in a relationship, very much a give and take.
Right.
If this was a situation where, you know, he was pulling his weight and he showed something of value or showed some type of drive to support himself or like support the relationship, I honestly wouldn't get it all the way, but I think I would have more leniency towards him. But for the fact that he's done nothing.
I don't think she's truly said one positive thing about this.
I haven't heard one thing.
But he's laying it down. I know that.
Oh, man.
He's got to be.
He's laying it down.
He's got to be.
Yeah, because I always go from the angle, just read your own story. But two,
Read your own story.
you have to, at a certain point, it comes to a point where you have to put on some self-preservation.
Yeah.
He's taking risk left and right, and he's making you pay for the financial risk he's taking.
And you're footing the bill.
Nine times out of 10. And the one time, I don't think it's worth it. I think he...
Oh, Lord.
He's good.
He's sick of him.
Husky, I get
Us
it.
is sick of this man. I get it, Us.
Him looking at you with the clown strap. He's like,
go down and write everything that you've been financially responsible for that he's giving you.
right.
Because that's the big key thing. You already have financial responsibilities. And yes, like SJ saying, there's some give and take. But ultimately, he's making you responsible for a lot more things that you do not need to be responsible for. And he's probably laying it down because she got the flags are fuchsia and they should be a bright red.
Right.
They should be very clear that these are red flags and you need to get out of it.
So I'm going to read a top comment here. I am going to say trigger warning for discussions of abuse, just so people know, because there's something there at the end. So top comment, you need a new boyfriend, like now. And someone else said, why on earth are so many women allowing losers to take over their lives, their homes, their finances? This guy is a series of red flags. He cost the OP so much money already, and now he's trying to hook her into a criminal scheme.
Ooh.
I hope she ditches his loser ass. And then edit to add, I just saw a comment from her where she said she's not allowed to have male coworkers or dentists. He put cameras throughout her house when he traveled. He controls her phone use as well. She can't see she's being abused because she's not being beaten. It sounds like he has a lot of forms of control over her already, which is really unfortunate. But
and his name is on nothing.
Well, I don't trust male dentists, so I kind of get that. But
I hate the dentist real bad.
When it comes to a healthcare worker, sorry, but I want a woman.
Yeah, I just got a
Amen,
primary
sister.
doctor. It's a woman. I do feel like you're right. There is something in relationships, especially, this is just what from the outside looking in, what I think is happening with these successful women who they got their own money, they independent, they got assets, they got all this stuff. But there is something about having that stuff and not having love that can make your life feel empty. So when you find something, you genuinely like someone, you're like, it's hard to equate the value of that. And some people will just let things happen because you're like, at least I got that.
Yeah.
Even if it sucks, even if it's not the best, you're like, I have them now because I know what it's like to feel like with nobody.
Yeah.
So it is like something now you have to deal with yourself. You're like, I should know what I'm worth at the same time and knowing what I should expect.
Yeah.
And I can't just let certain behaviors happen just because they're giving me this other emotional thing.
Well, it also makes you think about how abuse never starts bad. So she maybe in the beginning of the relationship, the first 6 months, which is why she even let him move in, is he was great. He was amazing. He didn't make much money, but he had a good job.
Or it's cute that he's jealous. It's like, oh my God, he cares about me.
And then over time, it turns into boiling the frog, but you started in cold water.
Yeah.
And so you're you don't realize how bad it is until you are able to write everything down, and hopefully OP's able to see everything that she's replied to in her original story and see that this isn't okay, and maybe there are ways that she can try and get him out there, because it already seems like he is a dangerous person, and I just hope that OP can find a safe way to end the relationship.
break apart.
Whatever she can do to safely get out of there. And thankfully, they're not married yet. But he's trying to get on there. He said, send me the money.
He's trying to get on.
Honestly, B, what you said, like, read your own story. The way she just kept going and going and going. And truthfully, I think sometimes that is what it takes, where you just write something down and then you read it back and you're like, holy, oh my God.
You see your hand going, you're like, I'm not even writing this anymore. Just like...
You're like,
the page just starts
playing this too.
Wake up
he
from a
did this
fugue
too.
state. Oh.
You're like, girl, what happened next?
You just keep remembering stuff. Oh
Wait,
my
it's me.
gosh.
Okay, so we gotta go, guys. We're gonna go talk to Patreon.
No, chop with Patreon.
Little chop it up with Patreon.
Chopper off.
So yeah, we're about to get out of here.
Chopper style. Y'all know that song?
Yeah. Yes, I actually have heard that song.
Thank you.
I have heard it.
I have heard it.
I don't know the lyrics.
I know that part
That's all
only.
the part I know too.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I
Chop
was
it
saying
stop,
Couldn't tell who was
chop,
by.
chop it stop.
'Cause
And that's
I
all you need to know.
Hannah was bumping that song.
No. She was very much Neo, very much Usher.
she said no.
Very much Lil Wayne.
That's not right.
Eventually, it turned into Drake. We'll be honest. When Drake came out, you know,
Drake?
what's that album that he had where he's like just sitting at a bar, just like
Marvin? No, that was
Yeah.
it might have been
Was
Marvin's
it?
Room.
Marvin's Room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Some of the early stuff. She had it on.
You didn't like Marvin's Room?
I didn't care about Drake.
But you like Drake now?
I don't like Drake ever. I did like Drake when it was like very beginning Drake, when it was him with Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne.
Young Money Drake?
Yeah, Young Money Drake, I was in. I never listened to any Drake song where he was on by himself. It was always him with Lil Wayne or him with Nicki.
I get it.
He was a feature, maybe.
Yeah, he was always a feature.
Or somebody else was. You were there for somebody else. Okay. Well, we're gonna go, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Just hit the like and subscribe.
Like,
just for that.
Subscribe.